Hey everyone, Benny the Comicstorian here, giving you my short, non-spoiler review for X-Men Apocalypse. If the camera's a little shaky, it's because I left my battery in New York City for my actual camera. And then when I tried to go pick up a battery at the local Best Buy, they said to go to this place called Batteries and Bulbs or something like that. I went over there and they said, oh, we don't have it either, so I had to order it on Amazon. And Amazon's like, we can get it to you in 2 weeks. So basically, we're using our phone to give you guys my short, non-spoiler review for X-Men Apocalypse. Once the actual camera comes in, I'll give you guys the legit review with my spoilers. But overall, when you go into this X-Men movie, you need to be aware of the fact that this is a Fox Universe movie. They've never, ever properly done the comic book. The characters have always been underwhelming. They've never acted like they're supposed to. The villains have always been very subpar. They've never actually been a direct comic book adaptation like the Marvel movies are. I mean, the Marvel movies are never directly out of the comics either, but at least they're a lot closer. The same thing applies to, never mind, DC did not even get close to their comic book adaptations. But anyway, Fox has never been accurate. So you can't go into this expecting the Cyclops that you know and love, the Wolverine that you know and love, none of that stuff. But you gotta go into this expecting this is another X-Men movie that is gonna take the characters that I know of and it's gonna tell the story in its own manner. It's gonna be completely different from the comic book counterpart that I'm used to. If you go into this movie expecting that, it's the Fox universe for the X-Men. So just in general, you get underpowered villains, you're gonna get characters not acting like themselves, you're gonna get dialogue and stuff that doesn't match the way a character would act. Some of the characters aren't even gonna look right. I mean, come on, Professor X still has hair. But anyway, if you go into expecting that, you're gonna be okay. The movie was enjoyable. I wasn't really bored at any point in the movie. It's a great popcorn flick. Just show up, eat your popcorn. I probably won't remember very much about the movie in like a month or two. It's not very memorable, whatever you wanna say. Memorable, either way, it's not gonna be sticking with me. I did enjoy it. I thought the movie was really good, had some great action sequences. When you go into there, the Quicksilver scene, probably the best scene out of the entire movie. But it's not the X-Men movie. Now, getting to that, there's another complaint that I've heard a lot of people talking about, and without going into very many of the spoilers, we're only going to talk about the characters that were in the posters. Now, this movie, as with most of the X-Men movies, has a lot of mutants in it. There's just a ton of them. And two of the primarily ones that were promoted in the poster were Archangel and Psylocke, and they don't get a lot of screen time. Fact of the matter is, when the movie's only 2.5 hours and you've got like a cast of like 20 different mutants, some of them are just gonna play off as cameos and they're gonna come across as mutants that are gonna be fought against. That's entirely the purpose of them. And that's entirely what some of these characters are. Now, I'm not gonna go into who and what, but I will tell you this, if you're going to see the story of Professor X, Magneto, Mystique, if you wanna see what's gonna happen with Scott, if you want to see what's going to happen with Apocalypse, those are the primary characters that it's going to follow. There are some subplots for some of the characters, like Nightcrawler, but overall, any other mutants that you've seen in the previews and the posters, probably not going to get much screen time. And as long as you consider that to be the situation, like they're cameoing other mutants, then you're going to be fine. And the reason why I'm perfectly okay with cameoing a whole bunch of different mutants is simply put, there's too many of them. I like looking at this universe, even the Fox universe or the normal X-Men universe, and being like, oh my god, there are so many people with superpowers in this universe. And that is exactly what this does. It allows you to look at it and go, there are tons of people, there are so many people on the screen that they can't even give them all screen time. And if that's the situation, how many more mutants are out there? How many more exist that you don't even know about? This world must be massive. And that's probably the only reason why Fox can support the X-Men franchise as well as they do with their own universe, because they have so many things to play around. Unlike, the DC universe that wanted to tease other superheroes and got us 5. You guys have a lot. We could have seen a whole bunch of folders in that thing. Anyway, that's a rant for another day. I hope you guys enjoyed the movie as much as I did. If you're a super X-Men fan looking for the exact storyline, you're gonna hate the movie. You are. That's just exactly how it's gonna be. But the movie isn't horrendous. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it's not horrendous. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about Apocalypse, and let me know, without trying to do too many spoilers, because we're gonna do the spoiler review later. So that's gonna be the situation with that. Now, overall, I just wanna let you guys know that if you do like our gaming, if you do like our comic book recaps, go check out our gaming channel. We bring you comic book recaps over there every Friday for gaming comic books. And we now do manga every Monday and Friday. You can go to Comicstorian to get your manga videos. And our book about comic book movies is finally coming out. The link down below will allow you to pre-order, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it as the time is coming, but that's where it's at right now. You can pre-order it through us, and it's a book that I wrote. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys next time right here at Comicstorian. Next time, Comicstorian! Ah!